What's up? So this is the Strength and Hypertrophy Overload Training Program. Go ahead and click the PDF. Go ahead, download it. I'll pull it up and go over it real fast. So this is a 10-week strength and muscle hypertrophy program. You are working out 5 days a week, Monday through Friday is what I'm suggesting. Your primary exercise on Monday is going to be back squat. We are following the 8-6-6-4-4 rep scheme. So sets 3 and 4. I'm sorry, sets 2 and 3, and then 4 and 5, you're going to be repeating sets. So we're starting out 1 rep of 8, followed by 2 sets of 6, followed by 2 sets of 4. So let's first go ahead and type in our max. We'll go over this. We'll go 315. Notice how all these values are going to change. Boom. And then let's go ahead and type in 400 for deadlift. Cool. So main focus, knocking these 8-6-6-4-4 out. It's the overload principle. So every new rep scheme, so with the 6 and the 4, we're going up 2%. So going from 78% over max to 80% over max to 82% over max. It gets us used to lifting heavier. It's 5 sets, it's a good amount of volume. Our counter movement is going to be this eccentric deadlift, and so what that means, that downward phase from bringing the bar up to your waist, lowering it back down to the floor, should take about 6 seconds. What you want to do there is really focus on squeezing your glutes, focus on the stretch of those hamstrings, take your time setting it down. It's only 50%, so it's going to be light. Don't go heavy here. This is really just going to focus on muscle development and get you to used to holding a heavier load. This is going to really work for bridging the gap in between our deadlift, which is going to be on primary focus on Thursday. All right, it's following that 8-6-6-4-4 rep scheme. This is our accessory movements down here. So you can do this in a circuit. You can superset it all, or you can do one at a time. Focus, resting 60 seconds in between each set. On our 8-6-6-4-4, about 2 to 3 minutes in between each set. So this is a 10-week program. Definitely focus on getting in all your accessory lifts, making sure we're eating plenty. A lot of volume with this. Pay attention to the little notes at the bottom. Notice how week 3 and week 4, we start throwing in some pause reps, even though these reps are staying the same. Eccentric phases are going up for a deadlift, and we're going to be changing. So let's take a quick look at week 10, 9 and 10. Notice now we have drop sets, pause sets in here as well. Big change with Tuesday. Notice how there is nowhere for you to type in a max, right? So this is just going off of feel. So after you get your 2 sets in, warm-up sets for incline dumbbell press, we're going 4 sets of 10. So this is that hypertrophy range. You're looking for anywhere between 8 and 12 reps. Hopefully we're getting 10. That 9-10 reps should be a struggle. It should be a challenge. And we are doing a lot of supersets with this today. On Tuesdays, a lot of supersets between chest and back. The time it takes you to move from dumbbell incline press to a lat pull down or a pull up should only be about 10, maybe 15 seconds, and then we should knock this out. And then as we're moving back to the incline dumbbell press, you might grab a sip of water, rest for 30 seconds, and then repeat. The whole time our back is working, right after we just lifted our chest, the whole time our back is working, our chest is resting. And for hypertrophy, you're trying to rest only 60 to 90 seconds. So really by the time you bounce from incline dumbbell press, knock out a set of lat pull down or pull ups, and then back to incline dumbbell press, it's generally about a minute and a half. So if you can just roll right on into it, go ahead and do so. Cardiovascular wise, you might get fatigued, but those muscles were resting. The first couple weeks, you're going to be tired. You're going to feel fatigued. It's going to be a challenge, but you'll be able to work through it. Your body will adjust and adapt. Definitely knocking these supersets out together. This whole purpose of this day on Tuesday is chest and back. It is a lighter day. You shouldn't be extremely sore from it. It's your first time doing all this volume. You might be, but mainly main focus here is to chase a pump. Supposed to really focus on bridging the gap into our Friday, which our Friday is going to be our heavy chest day. following that 8-6-6-4-4 rep scheme. You notice on Friday as well, once we get over our main focus, our accessory lifts are going to be supersetting as well. Definitely still paying attention to my little notes throughout the bottom because we're going to be throwing in pause reps, drop sets. So let's take a quick look at Wednesday. Wednesday is going to be our barbell shoulder press day. You can do this seated or standing. I prefer it seated just so I'm not stressing my lower back, overarching, compressing those discs. I like it seated. Still that 8-6-6-4-4 rep scheme. Barbell shoulder press is a tough one to, truly max out at. So using that 1 rep max calculator is perfect for this if you have a good idea what a 2, 3, 4 rep max is. And then you notice we're throwing in these supersets for our shoulders. Really trying to blow them on up. Got a little bit of arms here at the bottom. Thursday, I told you, it's going to be our deadlift day. Back squat's going to be our counter movement. And some other accessory work here at the end. Similar to Monday, but yet different. Friday, again, is going to be our heavy chest day. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to email me, exerciseknowledge@hotmail.com. Hope you guys enjoy it. This is one of my more favorite workouts. Definitely great for building muscle and focusing on muscular strength.